Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So this is 7th lecture of pattern program series. In this video we will see that how to write program for inverted hollow right triangle pattern. Okay. So in this lecture series of pattern program we will see all the patterns out there. Okay, whether it is star pattern or it is number pattern. If you are a beginner in programming, you should definitely solve all the pattern programs. Okay, because that is going to help you to improve your logic building skills. Okay. So let us start this video. So before writing program for any pattern programs, okay, you should first observe that pattern. Okay. So let us observe this pattern. Okay. So let us number this row number and the column number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 6 number of rows and 6 number of columns. So how many number of rows we need to print? We need to print 6 number of rows. Okay. We are just for understanding purpose, we are assuming that this star pattern is contained inside a 2D array. Okay. This will help us to build some logic to write the program. Okay, in an easy way. So how many number of rows we need to print? We need to print 6 number of rows. Okay, this is the first thing that we observed. Okay, second thing, what did we observe? In the first row, okay, we have to print all the stars. Okay, in the first row we have to print 6 stars. Okay, yeah, so in the first row we have to print all the stars. In the second row, if you will see, we need to print first star at the first column. Okay, we need to print first star at the first column, and we need to print second star at the fifth column. Okay, you just stay with me with patience. You are going to understand in a much better way. Okay, and you are going to remember it for your lifetime. Okay, so stay with me. Okay. So in third row, if you will see, we need to print at the first column and at the fourth column, right? Okay. In the fourth row, if you will see, we need to print at the first column. Okay, I'm talking about the stars. Okay, and in the third column. Okay, and in the third column. In the fifth row, if you will see, we need to print first star in the first column, and the second star in the second column, right? In the sixth row, we need to print first star at the first column itself, and no need to print second star. Okay, because we need to print there is only one star. Okay, so what did we observe from this? So we observed three things basically. Okay, that if row number, okay, if row number is equal to 1, we need to print all the stars. Okay, if row number is equal to 1, we need to print all the stars. Okay, if if the column number is 1, okay, if column number is 1, okay, we need to print star. Okay, so what is the sorry, this is second thing. Third thing, what did we observe? If column number is 1, okay, we need to print one star. Okay, we need to print one star. Okay, next thing, what did we observe? We need to understand this portion. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so if you will see, for the second row, okay, for the second row, at which column we needed to print second star? Fifth column, right? In the third row, okay, at which column we needed to print our second star? Fourth column, right? Fourth column. In the fourth row, where we needed to print our second star? Third column, right? In the fifth row, where we needed to print our second star? At the second column, right? So what did we observe? How we will get this? Okay, so if you will see this 5, how many total number of rows are there? 6. Okay, what is the row number for which we are printing? Second, so -2. Okay, and we have to add 1. So if you will see, 6 minus 2 plus 1, that is 5, right? What is this 6? Total number of rows. What is this 2? What is this 2? This 2 is row number, and we are adding 1 to this. Okay, this formula fits here also. If you will see, how many total number of rows are there? 6. What is the row number? 3, and we will add 1. Okay, so what is this? This is 4. Okay, so fourth column. Here also, if you will see, what is the total number of rows? 6. What is the row number? That is 4, and we are adding 1. 6 minus 4 plus 1. Okay, so third column, right? Here also, if you will see, what is the total number of rows? 6 minus what is the row number? 5 plus 1, so 2, right? And if you will see for the sixth row, okay, if you will see for the sixth row, okay, sixth row, what will be this? This will be 6 minus 6 plus 1. Okay, that means 1. So we are already capturing that if column number is 1. That means we need to print 1 star. Okay. So what is this mean? What did we observe from this one? If the column number is, if the column number is rows minus, okay, rows minus row underscore number plus 1, okay, in that case we need to print 1 star. Okay, in that case we need to print 1 star, right? I hope you understood this point. Okay, so we are going to incorporate this in our code. Okay, I hope you understood this. What is rows? Rows is total number of rows and row number plus 1. Okay, now we are going to incorporate this in our code. So let us see the pseudo code for it, and then we will run it in Sublime Text. Okay, yeah, so here you will see, if you will see, I have already written this code. What this will do, this for loop will do, this for loop will keep track of the row number. Okay, this for loop will keep track of the row number. Okay, so you understood, right? This for loop is going to keep track of the row number. Okay, so in our case, what is this rows? Rows is total number of rows. So in our case, what is the value of rows? It is 6. Okay, so this for loop is going to execute how many number of times? 6 number of times, because we needed to print 6 rows, right? What this for loop will do? This for loop is responsible for printing the stars and spaces. Okay, so if you will see, it is starting from j equal to 1 and it is running up to rows minus I plus 1. Okay, rows minus I plus 1. Why? Why? Because we have to start from here. We have to start from here. If you will see, we have to start from here and we have to go up to this point only. Okay, and what is this point? 5, right? So how it was coming? It was coming as rows minus row number plus 1, right? So that's why I have given this condition. Okay, if you are facing any difficulty, okay, if you are facing any difficulty, you can reach out to me on Telegram. The link is given in the description. You can reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram, or on Facebook as well. Okay, so you can ping me your query over there, or you can, or what you do, you try running it with taking some values. Okay, you are going to understand it. So rows minus I plus 1 number of times this will run. Okay, what is this if doing? So I have already written this. Inside this if, there are 3 conditions. Okay, 3 conditions. All these 3 conditions are joined by or. Okay, so if any one of these is going to be true, the whole if condition will return true and this if will get printed. Okay, so what these individual conditions are checking? So if j is equal to 1, this is checking if we are at the first column. So you remember, if we are at the first column, okay, so we have to print 1 star, right? Okay, what is this I equal to 1 is checking? I equal to 1 is checking that if we are at the, I is what? I is keeping track of row number, right? And what this j is doing? J is keeping track of column number. Okay, so if we are at the first column, we need to print 1 star. If we are at the first row, we need to print star. Okay, and what this is checking? This is checking that if we are at the last star position. Okay, last star position. What this will do? I showed you in the last lecture, last page, right? So this will check if we are at the last star position. So we in that case we need to print 1 star. Okay, okay, and if this condition these conditions are not true, in that case we have to print space. Okay, and after this for loop is over, we need to change the line. Okay, so this is the pseudo code for it. Let us execute this code in Sublime Text. Okay, yeah, just a minute, sorry for the delay. Okay, so I hope you are seeing the code. Okay, so this is the code that I have already written. Okay, what this for loop is doing? This for loop is keeping track of what? Row number. Okay, and what this for loop is doing? This for loop is keeping track of the column numbers. Okay, and what this if is doing? This if will be responsible for printing the star. Okay, at the first position and at the last position in the row number 2 to 5. Okay, 2 to 6 basically, and for the first row also. Okay, what this else is doing? This will print spaces that is between the stars. Okay, and after that we need to just change the line. Okay, so let us execute this code. Control B. Okay, so compilation is finished. This will be 6. Okay, so we got the output. Okay, if you are not understanding that how I'm executing this in Sublime Text, I have already made a video, link is in the description. Go to that link and configure your Sublime Text for Java programs. Okay, okay, if you like the video, please like it, share it with your friends. Okay, and subscribe it the channel, please. Okay, because it takes a lot of effort to make content. Okay, so I hope you understand it. Okay, if you face any problem, please comment down your query, or you can connect with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, or on Quora as well. Okay, so thank you for watching.